Hey everyone. Just let me know you're here by commenting in the comment section. We'll get started in just a few moments. Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna do a watch along tonight. So as everybody comes in, I know that the notifications take some time, so we'll give it a few more minutes before we get started real good. So I know people will be going back and watch it, but I hope everybody had a good week. It is Friday, and hey sis, um, so we'll do like a small little watch along tonight. And just talk about some paranormal stuff, things like that. So, um, so I'm dealing with having allergies and stuff like that. So I really hadn't feel like doing much going out to filming or anything this week. So, but and we've been pretty busy anyway. But hopefully next week we can be able to get out and do some places. Hope to go back some places I haven't been to in a long time. So that'd be kind of cool. And be able to check those places out again. I did go back to a couple places last week that I hadn't been to in quite some time, so I was glad to go there. So let's see. All right. So the share along I'm going to do tonight is a video where we got the disembodied voice that said "Hey," and so we'll listen to that in a little bit. So yeah, as you come in, just comment, let me know you're here. I know these things go out kind of slowly, so let's see. So let me fix something here. So that's what we're going to be watching later on. Um, it'll be that place here, and it's a pretty cool cemetery and stuff. Um, and it's got like two different areas in it, and one's kind of a little more modern, and one is very old and historical. So anyway, when I was there this last week, I didn't get a disembodied voice that I know of. I didn't hear anything so far, but I was doing an EVP recording session, and and I didn't hear it at the time until I played it back. But you could hear footsteps walking behind me. Um, and then I asked, "Were you behind me or something?" Like that? It responded something to the nature of grass. I believe is what it said, grass. So in other words, I was walking in the grass. But uh, to my ears, my naked ears, or whatever you want to call it, I didn't hear that until I played the EVP back again, and I was like, "Oh wow, we got a what's it called, like a disembodied footsteps going across." So very interesting what we got out of that. Let's see. There we go. So yeah, I got like there's like footsteps, and it was yeah. EVPs are really cool, and like I say, I did not hear that, and it was in the creepier old area of that cemetery where I have gotten I felt uh, uh, spirits touch me, and where I've heard help, and I've had all kinds of stuff go on. So this kind of like two areas of cemetery that is is all into one, but it's very interesting and unique um, to see the two differences plus the similarities from both too as well. But that's what you hope for when you're doing investigations. You hope for the EVPs and stuff. So, but I'll play this one here in just a few minutes. This was about 5 years ago or so. Yeah, 5 or 6 when we first started, and we got the disembodied voice of hey through just a camera phone. It's using your telephone, and it was pretty wild. So you never know what you're going to catch, actually. So um, always, always try to catch something if you can, because um, you just never know. I mean, do as many EVP. I mean, you just never know when you're going to catch something in the camera. I mean, you could catch something just using your phone, and so I mean, keep that in mind. So yeah, just comment as you come in. Let me know you're here. And I'll say this before, when people ask about paranormal and when they're, what my opinion is when you get started and how to, what you should use or not use. I always say just, basically just use your camera and whatever that might be. If it's your phone or whatever, that's fine. K2s are fairly cheap, so you could use those. And, they're not too expensive. So K2s, flashlights, um, things like that you could use you know, to catch spirits, because you just never know when you might have them touch the K2 or light up the flashlight or whatnot. So, um, yeah, it's pretty simple stuff. But your camera is your main ally, because I mean you could catch a distant, you could catch a spirit of a shadow or an apparition. So you never know. And I know we've caught stuff in like our shed in my mom's basement where we've caught orbs. We caught cat ball going on, flashlights, and whatever. So just use whatever you can. Cat balls are not too expensive, and you can usually find those on Amazon fairly cheap. So that's pretty cool. Um, let's see. Okay. So let me get this set up here. Let me go over to the other page for just a second. Make sure I'm in the right spot. Looks like I am. So in this video, it's entitled EVP at the 902 mark. Something says, "Hey." It was called a lost episode from 2017. So basically, what happened was we filmed this in the summer of 2017 and forgot all about it. It got stuck on Marnie's phone and we didn't put it up or anything. So when I was going in to edit it, because she's like, "I don't think we've ever put this up." Um, I heard that disembodied voice, and Marnie was recording most of the time back then. And so she has the camera in this one, and she goes up to this wooden cross of a guy named Dennis. And as soon as she says his name, you'll hear the disembodied voice say, "Hey." Um, the only other time we've ever gotten a good disembodied voice was at the pet cemetery. We got a dog whimper, and that's pretty wild. And I was recording at that point, so um, that's the two main disembodied voices that we've gotten. So let's see here. Turn the volume up and get ready to play it. Go. Okay. So just listen to this. I'll replay it a couple of times. Let me get my headphones on, and so I'll replay this a couple of times, and so you make sure you hear it. So here you go. Things like that.
Yeah.
And illnesses were really bad back in the 1900s before they started getting medication. Things that help save people's lives and that.
Yep.
I don't really know.
Well, I said we wouldn't go over to this cross, but I saw some words on it, and I am out this way, so I'm gonna go. Dennis Goings, maybe.
And there you hear it.
2014.
And he had just recently died, pretty much. I mean, it was he died in 20. That was his headstone, and you can hear the hay. I mean, it's very very clear. You really don't need earbuds if you have your volume turned up, but it does help a little bit. But let me go back. We'll play it again. Um, yeah, I went too far, but that's okay. We'll start here again. So yeah, comment. Let me know that if you heard the hay on that.
Dennis Goings, maybe.
There it is. Hey, and it sounds like it's in a tunnel. Um, kind of like it's I don't know how to describe how disembodied voices are supposed to sound, but it sounded like, you know, shouting from a distance or whatever. So, um, yeah, it's pretty cool. I'll play it a couple more times here in a minute, but to make sure people when they come in they can hear it and stuff. But it's pretty wild catching that. So let me set it back up one more time. And we'll get it right about here. It's good enough, I think. And I'll play it again real quick and make sure.
Dennis Goings, maybe. 2014.
So yeah, and it's pretty wild what you and I mean again, we were at that point in time we were still new at YouTube. We had just started. Um, I think that was filmed probably about the same time we started, so it had probably been in August of 17. And so all thing we didn't have anything. We didn't have any of our equipment we have now. Just the camera. That was it. And we caught that. And it's wild because um again, like I say, you never know what you can catch until you just throw a camera out there and see what happens. So you don't necessarily need like fancy equipment and stuff, in other words. But yeah, that's pretty wild. And let me see. Let me try to get. Let's see. Let me fix something here, and I'll try to. Okay, there we go. So I'll play it again as more people come in if they want to hear it. But um, let's see. So the only thing I was want to talk about was just gosh, I've not done these in a while, so and I know this is again short notice. I wasn't sure if I was going to do it tonight or not because I've just not been feeling great. And but I know it's like last minute. But I did say last week I was going to try to do every Friday night, so hopefully that'll catch on and people will over time start to know that. And I can give better heads up on it. But anyway, so one thing I keep seeing on Twitter and places like that is still, I mean, there's all that the drama and stuff going on and the paranormal stuff, and that's one reason why I quit doing live streams. You know, a year ago. So I'm just going to say this: I'm not getting involved in any of that stuff on Twitter. I'm not going to do it, and I only want to see positive and stuff, and I'm only going to post positive things. So not going to get involved with it. I'm not going to let it discourage me this time, so I can do live streams and enjoy them. And so there's that. It's basically want everybody to know that I'm not getting involved in the drama, so I can enjoy doing live streams again. Um, so tomorrow I have part two of the clown videos. I know my sister loves clowns, and she's Anyway, so you want to see part two because it gets pretty wild what I find out and how this spirit died that's in this clown. So I came across these clowns at a thrift store, pretty much what happened. And so there's times I look at stuff, I'm like, I don't think so. Yeah, yay, clowns. There's times I'm like, I don't know if I want to buy anything or not, because you can test things and see if they're haunted or not. And so, like, I don't know how well you can see behind me, but behind me, let me move this a little bit. There's a monkey back here, and I've tested it out. He's not haunted. There's also like these action figures, stuff like the Batmans and stuff, and all these things, and nothing. And I even got Hermie from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and nothing. So, and then there's a Raggedy Ann doll we tried too in the past, and nothing from it either. So sometimes you get nothing at all with dolls you find and stuff, or haunted objects you might think could be haunted. But it looks like I want to change the battery in the Batman light up there. It's not bright as it used to be. Um, I started. I didn't. I thought I turned it on, and I did. So it's not okay. Anyway, so but these clowns were pretty wild. The one that I did that was in like a green outfit that you may have seen in the thumbnail. Not a ton from that one, but I definitely will go back and investigate it because I mean it's worth trying to figure out if there's anything attached to that clown or not. Could be. Got very little out of it, but I will say this: the second investigation with the other clown. Now you may, if you've seen the video, you know his name is Edith. That's the name I got, and so you want to see the whole video. You don't want to miss any of this video because it just gets wild, um, unbelievable. So, um, all right. But yeah, hopefully next week I'll feel much better and be able to share this stuff out a little quicker. As I said, all week I've been dealing with stuff, so I wasn't sure that I was going to go live or not, but I wanted to. Um, and let's see. Okay. Um, so yeah, I was just basically getting back into the swing of things again. So yeah, if you're coming in, comment, let me know you're here. Let me get this video set back up again. All right, I think it's good right there. So we can play it as more people come through if they want to hear it. But fun stuff. I kind of, me and Marty's gone back and looked at some of our old videos and stuff, and it was one of those things with me. It's kind of like, what some of it for me has been, what did I catch back then in these places, these certain places. Like we called a name Everett at the river, and I forgot all about that. But that was about 5 years ago, and so we went back and looked at some of our old stuff, and it was kind of like, this is what we were driving back then. This is what we were doing that made us really enjoy doing YouTube. And then the whole drama stuff started making it a little more difficult. So I had to get a little bit of a reminder of what got us started and us enjoying doing YouTube. So, and then we're talking about doing vlogs again. We hadn't done vlogs in a long time, and that'll be on a separate channel. So that'll be fun. Okay. So there, I'm back again. Let's see. I'm still getting used to this StreamYards thing again. There's what happened to that one? I'll put that up, I guess. It's Friday. So I'm still learning things. There's like one used to be able to scroll across, but I don't know. Oh, there it is. That's how you do it, I guess. Okay, well. So I'm just learning this. I'm playing around right now. Let's see if I can do it this way. That gonna work? So there. Yay! I got it fixed. Been a while, and there's been a lot of changes. I do like this like side screen I can use now. Used to is it's a big old mess and you couldn't really do it so well, which is why I never really did it too often. Um, me, you can actually play background music in here too. I don't know. I don't even know what these things sound like. That's what that sounds like. Yeah, you can play background music in here now. That's what this one sounds like. No, don't like it. You can add music too. I'll do that later. Nope, a little too much. That's what this one is. Kind of like makes you want to go to sleep. That's what this one is. Makes me think of somebody telling a story or something. What this one is. Well, I think I played them all now. All right, that's good. Good grief. I mean, so now I'm learning all this new stuff on StreamYards. And okay, I think I knew that already. So yeah, we're learning together with music. I did not know that. I kind of played with it a little bit last week, but I forgot. And yeah, you can do that. Do a private chat. You can change these around. I don't know which one I like better. I think I like that one better. Let's see. You can I got the logos. Boom. There we go. I don't know why it went off. There was a logo up there a while ago. Let's see. Guess that's it now. So I guess I'm done playing. Pretty cool stuff. And there was, I think it popped up earlier as I was logging in, some new features of a layout you can do, but I don't know how that works out. You can add an item. I don't know. I'll have to tinker around with this stuff, see what happens. I want to start having guests up here, just to talk about paranormal stuff. What that does. Same thing. But I can do. Okay, so that will. Well, yeah, fancy or something. I don't know. I mean, it's all kinds of different things. Add an item. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot better because back a year ago or so, a couple of years ago, it was very minimal. But I do pay for a subscription on here, so I get some of these extra stuff. But even before that, to do that side by side picture thing, it was difficult, and you had all these it's just a weird outlook on it. I mean, I remember Amy and April trying to do stuff like that, and it was not easy for us to always do. So now we got this neat little layout where I can do like that, keep myself down here if I want, or make it the full screen, or like that. But the rest of these are like old fashioned stuff that we used to do. So, hey, mom. Um, so let's see. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I need to change that one up. Yeah, I gotta change that one up. But yeah, neat layouts and stuff. All that. If I had a separate, I mean, I do have two monitor. Well, I have a monitor along with the laptop that's right here, but it has to be working in a different way. Anyway, I could run off one and then bounce it off the other, but I don't know how to do that. I don't have the. It's not set up for that, but it's set up for me to have a bigger picture, which works good when I'm editing. Trust me. So I love that. It ain't a very big screen. It's like I think it's like 19, 18, 19 inches, 20 inches. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, when I'm editing, I can see better on it, and hopefully, I'll catch an apparition on it and be able to see it real good. But yeah, all the news layouts, all this cool new stuff, fun things, fun times. Let me see if I can. Uh, well, let me play this one more time for people who might be coming in. Oop, I hit that wrong button there. Dude. So I'm gonna play this one more time where you can hear the hay come through. Um, yeah, all right. Okay, so just in case people might have missed it earlier, after Marnie says the guy's name, you'll hear hay.
I'm gonna go Dennis Goings, maybe.
And there it was. Just like they were saying hey to her, like, hey, that's my name. So that's pretty wild. That's wild. I hope we get more like that sometime in the future. That's just one of those rare 1 in a million time situations or whatever. Don't get much out of it when sometimes. So when you do, you're lucky to get something like that. You're happy. Trust me, I was very happy to get that. And that's like I say, it was 6 years ago. We didn't have all that fancy equipment, so good times, good times. Let's see. Yeah, that's good stuff, isn't it? Um, so I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be on here. I'm starting to lose my voice. Um, I may cut this here in a minute. I want to stay on a little longer, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Um, but I definitely want to come on and say hi to everybody. And again, let you know that there's a video coming up tomorrow. It'll be around 1 or 1:15 roughly, something like that. And excuse me. And it's the second part of the clown video. And yep, it sure is amazing. Uh, and we'll have the second part of the clown videos, and you'll want to see it. You don't want to miss that. Our last video is done pretty good. It's been well watched by many people. So um, I think we're up around close to 90 people watching that last video, which I'm glad of, because I really think these videos are pretty important when you get spirits able, telling you things and sharing stuff with you. So definitely we'll have to do another video with them again and check the other clown out for sure. But anyway, but I actually want to hop off here, everybody. I just got to rest my voice. I just can't really speak much longer. But thank you all for being here. And if you're watching this again on replay later on, thank you. I appreciate it. Next Friday, we'll do it again. And I will see you soon. Love y'all. Bye.